up, everybody? And how are you doing? This will be a new what if. I'll be calling Naruto the Neglected Prodigy. If you guys do like it, get it to 5 likes. And yeah, my goal is to get a couple, probably get 120 subs by my birthday, which will be February 18th. So if we can do that, that would be amazing. So yeah, let's get straight to the what if. We will see a 3-year-old boy running around Konoha with villagers chasing him. Get him, a villager with a pitchfork said. Unfortunately for the boy, his energy is drained because he was running away from the villagers for an hour. Let the fun begin, the leader said of the mob. The leader of the mob said, For an hour you can hear cries of a boy saying, "Stop, I didn't do anything. Please stop." But no one paid attention. Their eyes were clouded by anger, and they didn't realize that they were beating a 3-year-old boy. Finally, they stopped and went home. One by one, they left, leaving a bruised boy alone. The boy limped all the way to his house, only to be yelled at by his mother. "And where have you been?" his mother asked, not caring about his injuries and such. I was beaten by the villagers. His sentence was cut off by a slap from his mother. "Stop lying. The villagers are nice, and they haven't done anything to you. Go to your room now. No dinner for you." Of course, his mom thought this because she was a Jinchuriki, but what she didn't know is nobody knew she was a Jinchuriki. So yeah, we would switch to Naruto's POV. Some parents, all they talk about is family, and they don't even do anything to help me, he said in his thoughts. When I was beaten up, I lost consciousness and later found myself in a sewer. Third-person POV flashback. "Hello? Anybody there?" he asked out loud. "It's about time you visit." Idiot," a deep voice said. "Who's there?" "It's the monster inside of you. Nice to meet you. I am the nine-tailed beast," he said in a loud voice, putting his claws out of his cage. My name is Naruto. What's yours?" Naruto asked with a wide grin. You're the first human that has been nice to me." "Well, I wouldn't count the sage a human, but yeah. With that, you earn my respect. By earning my respect, you also get my name. And my name is Kurama Osotsuki. Because I'm just going to say he's going to, claim the last name. Say, want to train? You seem like you want to protect yourself from the villagers. If you want, I could train you," Kurama offered. "I am not going to bother you?" Naruto asked quietly. "No, not at all. I'm happy to help you," Kurama said, grinning. Okay, thanks. "When are we going to start?" Naruto asked. "Tomorrow. I'll wake you up and we'll start." "See you," Kurama said, fading and Naruto waking up. Flashback ends. Such a pain cleaning all this blood, Naruto thought while putting bandages around his body. At least I learned how to get stronger. 2 years later. "Thanks, Kurama, for training me. I'm now faster and stronger," he said happily. "No problem, kid. Now let's go," Kurama said. After he left the training ground, someone jumped down from a tree. "I have to say that his skills are good enough for an Anbu. I'll ask Lord Danzo if we could recruit him. He sure is powerful," and Uchiha said to no one. At the Namikaze estate, the whole Namikaze family was eating lunch and happy until they were interrupted by someone. Naruto didn't bother saying "I'm home," and he was gonna ask for food before everybody said, "Who are you?" they all said. Naruto flinched and walked into his room. It's not really a room, but he sleeps in the attic with only a sleeping bag and no belongings. He closed his eyes, hoping that his hunger wouldn't bother him. Eventually, he fell asleep. The Namikaze family was looking at the stairs. "Oh, I know who he is," a 9-year-old girl said. "Oh yeah, me too," a 9-year-old boy said. "He's the demon flock of the Nine Tails." Together they said, "Nauna, Minma, and Mito. We don't really know if you're both. Oh yeah. Oh, that's why we never see him. I guess he's just scared to see us because we're the children of prophecy," they both said. Nauna, Minma, Mito. We don't know if you both are the child of prophecy or one of you are. For now, let's not think about it and start eating," their father Minato said. "Does anyone still want rice?" their mother Kushina asked. They all yelled yes. The next day, an Anbu named Uchiha Itachi asked Shimura Danzo if they could recruit a 5-year-old. Danzo was weary of this, but knowing Itachi, he wouldn't pick nobody weak. But he did tell him if the person shows poor skills, he will be kicked out. Now we see the Uchiha prodigy on the highest window of the Namikaze house, waiting for the 5-year-old to wake up. Naruto would wake up, and he would look at the man in his window curiously. My name is Uchiha Itachi, and I am an Anbu. My lord said that you can join the Anbu. Do you want to accept this offer? He's asked. Yeah, sure. I'd love to be an Anbu, Naruto said. It's settled then. I'll pick you up at tomorrow at 5 a.m. Yes, sir, Itachi. Yes, sir, Itachi. See you at 5, Itachi said, body flickering away. Of course, uh, now Naruto would be happy by this, and he will be going to celebrate at Ichiraku's, because I still think Ichiraku would not be a place where he would be hated, and Taiuchi would still like Naruto. If you don't know who Taiuchi is actually the owner of the ramen shop, and his name is not Ichiraku. Even I got confused by that. I can actually admit that. I don't know why they named it Ichiraku, but that's just the name. Or that's some meaning and I didn't search it up. We will go to Ichiraku ramen. 1 bowl of miso soup ramen. 1 bowl of miso ramen, please, he said happily. You look so happy today. I'm guessing that you got something great. Even though I don't know what you got, I'll make you a ramen today for free, Taichi said, smiling. Thanks, old man, Naruto said. He finished the ramen, and yeah. Taichi said, now, you should go back home. Your parents must be worried sick about you. While walking to his house, he sees a mob of villagers yelling about demons and stuff. This time, though, he was prepared, but deep down inside, he does not want to hurt the villagers. So he let the villagers beat him up, and didn't do anything to defend himself. He didn't complain or cried, which made the beatings harder. This should make him cry, and Ninja said, stabbing a kunai and slashing its eyes against Naruto's left eye. Naruto screamed. The bloody bruised 5-year-old was limping towards his home while clutching his left eye on the way. He was stopped by 3 men. Are you going to hurt me? Naruto asked. No, boy. We're going to give you a gift, the man with the purple eye said. We are going to give you, the man with the white eye said. Eyes with power, the man with the red eyes said, finishing the sentence. The 3 men started chanting words, and soon Naruto's left eye was gone and moved into Naruto's. Soon their left eyes were gone and moved into Naruto's left eye. I can see, Naruto said. I can see with my left eye. I can't thank you enough. He said that with all of his energy, and he soon collapsed. Before the men left, they all gave Naruto a gift. For the man with the white eye, he gave Naruto a mask, similar to Kakashi's. The man with the red eyes gave him the strongest powers he had. He made sure Naruto would have enough chakra to wield the powers, and the last guy took away Naruto's emotions so he can't feel the hatred. He also gave Naruto a katana. It was the most powerful sword he ever made, and he made sure it goes in good hands and it would never break. The next morning, Naruto wakes up at 4:59, 1 minute before Itachi arrives. He quickly dresses in 30 seconds and waits for another 30 seconds for Uchiha Itachi, coming exactly at 5 on the dot. Looks like you really want to join the Anbu. Let's go, Naruto, Itachi said. Some times later, starting now, you'll be known as the Fox, the youngest child who joined the Anbu, Danzo said, smiling. Yes, Lord Danzo, he said. Now go to the Hokage Tower and tell the Hokage that you're a new recruit and yet you are looking for the most dangerous missions. Yes, Lord Danzo, he said. Going to the Hokage Tower. A Anbu would appear out of nowhere while Minato was doing paperwork. Lord Hokage, I am a new recruit and my name is Fox. I am looking for the most dangerous missions. Are you sure about that? You look too young to be an Anbu, Minato said, as chuckling. Hokage-sama, I am an Anbu, and with that, I can take any mission. Okay, so here's the mission, Minato said, discussing things with the new Anbu. Now go. After 30 seconds, Fox would come back. Hokage-sama, the mission was successful, Fox said. Well, that was fast, the Hokage exclaimed. Here's your next mission. A year later, you would go to the Hokage's state. Like the Hokage building. Fox, how old are you? Naruto asked. 6, Hokage-sama, Naruto said, kneeling down. Your next mission is very important. My beloved children, Menma and Mito, are starting the academy. I want you to protect them from bullies. You got that? He said. Yes, Hokage-sama. Right away, Naruto said, leaving the room. He sighed as he thinks about what's going to happen at the first day of academy. And this is where I'll be leaving it off. If you liked this, drop a comment saying that you liked it. Like it and get to 5 likes for our next video. If you're new here, please sub. My new goal is to get to